Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Talking Pop Culture Live episode. What are we at? 8, 9, 8, I think. We've got a cool, fun show today. Stay around to the end because I've got a chance for you guys to win prizes and these guys to win prizes. I'll let you know, but we're going to go over. We've got MadSpidey here. How are you, Simon? Doing good?
Hey, mate.
Give yourself a plug. So, MadSpidey, we're trying to get him to a push to 200 subs. Let the guys know what you do.
Still trying.
Well, we're going to get you there. You're going to get there. Do you have a giveaway on there too, don't you?
I've got a giveaway, which Simon has stolen my book at the moment, which is the one I'm giving away. That's Simple Simon for the people who don't know. No, he wanted to do the, because you can do a video entry for my thing as well as a comment on the video. And he goes, can I borrow the book? And then last night he posted it and he's like, that's if he can get the book back to give it away. So, but it is a 9.6 Punisher number 1.
Yeah, no, it looks nice. I actually like the cover on that one. So, guys, head over there. If you're watching the replay, especially, head over there. Give him a sub. Join in. Try to win that book. It's a nice looking book. And, yeah, we've now also got, for the first time meeting, the one member we haven't met yet, Ryan from Direct Market Variant. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, thanks. It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you. Nice to finally meet the last member of the crew that we haven't met. Head over to Direct Market Variant, guys. Give them a sub as well. They got some cool content. They just interviewed Freddie Williams the second. I this whole time thought he was Australian until I watched
Freddie is an honorary Australian because he's been over here so many times. We've hung out with him, like especially like our small art collecting group that's got Rod and Alex and myself in. We've all hung out with him heaps, and his lovely wife Kiki as well. Absolute top bloke, one of the best in the industry, nicest guy you'll ever meet.
Yeah, seems like it by his video, by that interview. And then we've got Marky Mark, Gorilla Grodd, the follower.
Hello, everybody. G'day, Ryan. G'day, Simon. G'day, Matt.
G'day. We got DC popping in saying hello. Saturday's done right. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Drew.
All right. So today's going to be a bit different. We're going to go over. We're going to just talk about what our favorite movie is of all time and why. We're also going to talk about what our favorite show is of all time and why. And I'll explain it a bit more at the end. We are going to have a trivia competition where we're going to debut the first champion of the Talking Pop Culture Live Trivia Pursuit. Okay, and I'm going to talk about it more at the end. People in the comment section, viewers watching it now or live on the replay, you guys can join in on this and also win some cool prizes. But let's get into it first, and we'll start off. We'll give it to MadSpidey. MadSpidey, let us know what is your favorite film of all time and why.
This is when you told me about this question, I'm thinking there's no way in hell I'm going to answer this easily because I've been a movie collector for since I was a kid. Like started with VHS, had to change all the VHS to DVDs, and then now it's sort of change it between Blu-ray and DVD and all that sort of stuff depending on pricing, and it's very, very hard. And because I've got a lot of categories too that I do, like I'm a big, as I mentioned backstage, I'm a big anime guy. I love my martial art movies and things like that. Obviously superhero stuff as well. So it's a very hard question. I would say if I had to sort of narrow it down.
What's one that you can constantly watch?
That's right. I know what a VHS is.
I do. I'm old enough to where
you know what they look
I
like.
had to use VHSs as a kid.
Yeah. As I said, it's very hard. Like a lot of people end up saying Endgame, because obviously, I would say that at least the larger majority of people who've watched Endgame loved it, whether you're a comic person or not. Obviously, for comic people, it's a bit more enjoyable because they know, obviously, more of the history and stuff like that. If I was going to go my martial arts stuff, one of my favorite movies is a movie called Wheels on Meals, which is a Jackie Chan
I
movie.
was about to say that's a Jackie Chan one, isn't it?
But
I've
it's
seen that
one that's got what they call the three brothers, which are the ones that grew up and did all the movies together. And that, which is Jackie Chan, Yun Biao, and Sammo Hung. All three of them are in it, which makes it even better. And if I had to go say anime, like most people is going to say something like Akira or Ninja Scroll or one of the old school classics, but I'm a bit of a mixture. Like I'd probably still say Akira is probably have to be one of my favorite movies. Obviously I can't say series because we'll get into that.
Yeah.
With the TV series, because that'd be classified as TV series. So yeah, I'll leave it at that because otherwise I'll go on forever. when you've got 3,000 odd DVDs, it's hard to pick.
It's the hard question. Like I even when I was thinking about it, I'm like, okay, maybe I might just say one superhero one and then one that's not a superhero one. Might probably be an easier way to do it. But yeah, if you guys have more than one, maybe two, maybe three, like Simon, all good, all good. I know it's a tough question, but we'll keep it rolling. And Ryan, let us know, mate. What's your favorite?
So I'm in the same boat of where I have in the house. So across me and my parents, we've probably got about 3,000 DVDs and Blu-rays, all up.
But no VHSs.
We do actually. They're not in the house, but we do have them. They're in the garage, just melting at this point. But if I had to go narrow it down to, I say, two categories. So I think a film, it has to say something, most importantly. And then I'll put superhero as a category as well. So let's say I'll go with superhero. I'm going to go with X-Men First Class.
Okay.
Nice.
That's an interesting.
Yeah. It is the best of the X-Men.
It's such a good movie that hones in on kind of setting up the X-Men more so. Like it's all about the relationship between Magneto and Professor X and just rolls forward from there, and the chemistry is really good. But if I'm going to go with an actual, what I consider a film, I'll go with a Chris Nolan film. I'll go with Interstellar.
Okay.
Because Interstellar, that's a movie where I think last year I was watching it like 2 or 3 times a day.
What? Which one? I'm trying to think which one. I think I've seen. Is that?
So it's got Matthew McConaughey. It's the one where he goes to space.
No,
He goes to another galaxy, and then it involves a lot of physics.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that one.
It's a really good movie. If you've got like 2.5, 3 hours to spare,
Yeah.
give it a watch.
What about your anime? I know you're an anime fan as well. What's your favorite one?
The thing about me with anime and movies is that I don't watch a lot of anime movies. Like I watch a lot of like Western animation for movies, but not like Eastern, so like Japanese. So like if I'm gonna go with an animated movie, I'll go with probably Monsters Inc. It's a good classic.
Nice.
I like how it's Monsters Inc. is what 10, 15 years old and it's a classic.
Yeah. It still holds up as well.
Is it about 10, 15 years old, is it?
At least 10.
Yeah.
Might have been 2003 it came out.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you have your Disney knowledge because there is a Disney question in the question at the end, so in the trivia. So
Can I phone a friend?
Yeah.
you can
I
phone
just
Walt
gotta
Disney,
get that up
come
on my
off ice.
phone.
I'll grab Beck in the background and she can whisper it to me.
I'll just give Rod a call and ask him.
Yeah. I got Rod's number. I'll call him.
Oh, he's on the way to the comic shop, mate. He'll be busy, and then he's going to the new toy shop that's opening up at Water Gardens, which I might
one
venture off to at
just
some point
opened
today.
at the same little shopping centre that Simon works at.
Oh, have they
one
got
of
one
the-
there too?
Yeah, Toy Mate.
Toy Mate, yeah. You got anything else, Ryan? Any other films that you...
That's all I've got for films, in all honesty.
That's all you got for films? We'll head on to shows. Mark,
Yeah.
what is one of your favourite films, buddy? Of
Well,
all
I'm
time?
glad
Or
that
couple?
There might be a Disney question in this.
Well, I'm glad we sort of narrowed it down to probably 3 movies because it is a tough choice. I do probably have a clear 1 and 2, but my third would be I've got 2 80s movies and 1 90s movie.
Remy Q, baby.
And Demolition Man's definitely my number 3, and that's a clear number 3. I've always loved Demolition Man. Wesley Snipes versus Stallone. It's got comedy. It's got Sandra Bullock in it. Yeah, I always like that. And I'll go to my top 2. Number 2 would have been is Predator, the first movie of Arnie. So I just grew up loving that movie. I've watched it so many times. I used to know pretty much every word for word for it. So, yeah, I do remember growing up as a kid. I got 2 VHS for Christmas one time, and one of them was Predator, and that's what I did every weekend, just watch Predator. It was the only VHS that I owned. But, yeah.
You just want to show the knife again, don't you?
What's that, sorry?
You just want to show the knife again, don't you?
Yeah. And my favourite movie of all time always has been, it's Aliens, the second one. So,
I've never watched Aliens, hey.
I've never watched it either.
Oh, really?
You uneducated buffoons.
I've seen Alien, but it's not Aliens.
Aliens is clearly the best out of all. Not that Aliens that bad of a movie, but yeah, I always just the whole situation of going up to the planet with the army guys. Bill Paxton was awesome in it. Sigourney Weaver, I always used to say that was my TV mum. That was who I had like inspiration from, because she was in Ghostbusters as well. So I was always grew up just loving Sigourney Weaver, seeing her as a very strong woman before the time of where really strong women came out on the screen, and she was the boss of everything, and she really kicked the aliens' ass at the end, didn't she? The Queen, and after all the army dudes got killed, and she's the one standing. But I was always a big fan of the guy who played Corporal Hicks, and Corporal Hicks was my favourite character, Michael Biehn. He was the Kyle Reese in Terminator 1 as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, I always grew up, he was always a hero. Like, I wanted to act like he acted in those situations. I know it's a movie, but when you're a kid, you go, Corporal Hicks was just so relaxed, so in charge, and same sort of thing in Terminator 1. So I really liked that character or that actor. And I do remember, like, he's in a few movies, Michael Biehn, as the bad guy, and I refuse to watch him because I don't want to see him as a bad guy. Because I do remember one time I was put on God of War, I think it's called, Wesley Snipes movie. I put it on, I'm going, why? I remember hating this movie. I don't know why. I started to put it on, and Michael Biehn showed up, and I'm going, that's why. He's the bad guy in this. Spoiler alert, guys, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I do want to watch it now that you've ruined it.
It's still on Netflix, but yeah. That's one of mine. It's always been either Aliens or Predator, and they're both fairly similar. So,
Did you like Aliens vs Predator? Because I watched that one.
100%. I went to cinemas 3 times and watched that. Look, it's not greatly acted, but I'm always at the case, like, nothing's ever going to beat Predator or the original Aliens. I get that. It might, but I do always enjoy watching those 2 designs of the alien on the big screen. Look, yeah. The alien design is cool as. And, Alien vs. Predator, I really loved it. So, yeah, just the acting was a bit poor.
I would say that the alien is definitely one of the best designed creatures ever put to screen. Easily.
100%. That's what I mean. I mean, like that. And who came up with the mouth coming out as a tongue? I mean, like, for God. And then acid for blood is just, ridiculous design, but yeah, I'd have to agree with you, Ryan. It is my favourite design. So anytime I get to watch it on the big screen, I don't care how crap the movie is, I'm going.
Well, I'm going complete different to everyone. So we'll give a quick shout out to the chat. Andrew Kai, last month's winner for the monthly community giveaway. Hello. We got some webcam stream girls here, some spamming through. I don't know what that is, but hello to you. We got Remy Q Studios. How are you, mate? Nicole, how are you? Thanks everyone for tuning in. Now, my favorite movie, I'm going to say two. My favorite superhero movie and just my favorite movie in general. Now, my favorite superhero movie might drop a lot of jaws, but like Simon was saying, MadSpidey, I'm actually a massive Kung Fu fan, martial arts fan. And I'm just going to say Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi just blew me away. I know I jumped on the hype train for it, but the fighting, the choreograph in that was just amazing. Like, I don't know if people think Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I really enjoyed that movie too. But, man, Shang-Chi was just absolutely
The
insane.
the auntie, she's in that Crouching Tiger movie.
Yeah. I just like that. For people that have seen it, there's no spoilers if you haven't, but for people that have seen it, that fight scene with when his dad and mum first meet in the jungle part, that fight scene is just absolutely amazing. And no, I haven't watched IP Man. I keep seeing it and I keep thinking, shit, I've got to click on it. I've got to watch it. That is on my list. IP Man, definitely. Yes, Blade. Simon was actually talking about it, saying that it was one of his favorite movies. I agree. It was amazing, Blade. But the Kung Fu's just has me a bit more than vampires. But what Nicole's saying here, and
On back.
Very
good movie.
Here I am saying I'm a massive fan. I haven't seen two movies now that you recommended.
That guy on Bark, that main guy, he's on Monster Hunters. He is an absolute. Oh, he's a machine. The guy that's on Bark, like he is next level.
I've seen Kung Fu Hustle, and I'm assuming Spidey, you won your bid.
I got the. I had to go 2 times, but I got it. Yeah.
Going for explain what you're bidding for, mate. What were you bidding for?
It's a mystery box. Remy Q will know what I'm talking about. We were talking about it last night, actually. It's YouTube guys called the Dorkeries. It's a husband and wife team. They've got like 1,500, 2,000 subscribers, so big channel for a comic book channel. And they do these mystery boxes, which has mainly silver, bronze, and copper age Marvel books in it, which is my main thing. Usually get a slab in it. You get all like first appearances and key issues and all that sort of stuff. And I got one, so I'm absolutely wrapped.
Well, there you go. Congratulations.
I can leave now.
It's going to be half Marvel ones like your last one.
No, don't jinx me.
And well, my favorite movie of all time that I can sit down, push play, and give you the script word for word, it's Coach Carter. I don't know. It is a basketball film. I am a massive, massive, massive lover of basketball.
What about Above the Rim?
Above the Rim with my boy Tupac. I love that one too. I love loving basketball. I love of the game. I can go on forever. I've seen every basketball movie 100 times, no jokes, but I've seen Coach Carter 1,000,000 times.
Have you seen He Got Game? Denzel Washington?
Yes, mate. Anything that has a basketball. And when I talk about my favorite show, guess what? It's going to have basketball in it too. But I'm writing the list, Nicole, after I get off this. I'm going to write the list of all these films that you're recommending. Just got to find the time to get them. But yeah, they're my two favorite. Shang-Chi just blew me away, and Coach Carter. So we'll stick with me as we're going about shows, and I'll just roll it straight into my favorite show, and it's One Tree Hill. Go on, give me crap. It's it's a soap opera, but it's got the basketball. I love it. It's just I've watched the series I think 4 times now. Absolutely love it. It's amazing. Chad Michael, love it. Murray, I can't even say his name. That's where he made his debut. And it's just I love the twists in it. I love the turns in it. I love dramas. Like I am a soap opera kind of person. I do like to like Dawson's Creek and all that kind of stuff. But Yeah, One Tree Hill. And if I had to pick like a kind of one that wasn't, kind of like a superhero one, I would probably say Loki. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed Loki. Nothing else comes to my mind. Like, I've just thought of that on the spot. And that was the first one that come to my mind. I know there are probably other superhero shows out there that were a lot better. I'm not going to talk animation because that's Batman. The Batman animation is the best animation show of all time. But that's another.
Oh, I could debate that very
Okay,
easily.
well, we're going to roll to Ryan, since he can debate that. And go on, mate. What's your favorite
All right,
show?
so I'll start off with a live action one before I get to the pick, which will be very good. So I'm going to go with Breaking Bad.
I watched 2 seasons of it, and I'm just like, nah, it's boring. Can't get into it.
So when I was 17 years old on school holidays, I went, well, I've got nothing to do. Oh, there's this show called Breaking Bad right here. I'm going to watch it. I watched it all in 6 days.
Wow.
That's all I did. I just watched Breaking Bad, finished it in 6 days, and I was floored at the quality of the story that they presented and the character journeys that were presented as well.
How stressed out would you have been watching all that?
Not really.
It's a stressful show.
Next minute, he's got a science lab in his garage.
So, for the animated show, I'm going to go with Avatar The Last Airbender.
Oh, you know what? I did really enjoy that one. I have seen that one. I have seen that one. I really did enjoy that one. You got a good point, but
I would say Avatar The Last Airbender has one of the best endings ever put to screen.
Wow.
As long as it's not the newer series and it's the original series, that's all right. We couldn't get into the second lot of the series.
The Legend of Korra, it's not as good. Like, there's a lot of it struggles along the way, but it does eventually pick up, but just not to the heights of Avatar.
I always put a moniker on shows. If I can re-watch a show in its entirety, then I know it's a good show.
Yeah.
That's a really good way to look at it, actually.
Yeah.
Just like I
put on and not worry about it. You know it's going to be good.
Because you're going to enjoy it. Put me onto The Last Airbender, and because I was like, it's probably a bit too kiddie for me, but I really enjoyed it, and I probably sat through it 2 or 3 times the whole series. So,
yeah.
Well, while you're talking, Simon, what's your favorite show then?
Oh, once again, so hard, absolutely so hard. Like, I'd say sort of non-anime, non-superhero sort of stuff. I really like NCIS, but not once the like all the originals started leaving, I started losing a bit of interest. I still watch it, but I start losing a little bit. Like, I can rewatch up until sort of some of the main characters leave, and then I struggle to watch the rest of it. But I still enjoy them. Like, I'll watch the original and I watch LA. I haven't watched any of the other ones that haven't really grabbed me. Another one is Supernatural. I know if Rod was in the chat, he'd be putting his thumbs up because he's a big Supernatural guy as well.
I've got a Supernatural car from one of those Loot Crate boxes.
The Impala. Yeah.
I always thought of like Supernatural as the little show that could, because every time you thought it would end, it would just keep going.
How many seasons is it?
It's finished now. It got
18?
to season.
Was it 18?
15 or 16.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
I just bought the last season on DVD, and I still haven't watched it yet. So, but that's another one. If I was going to go superhero, that's another hard one. There are so many of them. I actually really like Smallville. Like, I'm not a DC guy, but I actually enjoyed Smallville. I enjoyed, all the CW ones. I loved Arrow and, Legends of Tomorrow and Flash and Supergirl and all those sort of ones. I actually really like Gotham. Gotham was pretty cool. I like
Yeah,
that sort of thing. It wasn't really a Batman show.
Yeah.
It was, obviously a story leading up to Batman.
Just the
So
last
actually really
season
like
was a bit. The last season was a bit meh, but before that, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
The
And then
one
anime,
episode I always think of with Gotham is Balloon Man, and just how bad.
Oh,
yeah, that's early on.
that's like first or second season, I think.
I'm pretty sure that was the first villain, wasn't it? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, so anime, once again, it's very hard. I'm a massive Naruto fan.
I can agree with that.
I'm
really like that,
massive,
except for the filler.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't talk to me about fillers. I'm massive, yeah, so Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, more recently, definitely My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer.
Awesome.
Are probably some of my more favorite, but my all-time favorite anime is actually Rurouni Kenshin, which is based on the Samurai X movies. It was actually the series from it, and that's probably my all-time favorite.
Cool.
So, did you know that the Bleach anime is actually coming back?
No, do not tease me. I will kill you.
So,
I threw shit at the wall and everything when they canceled that, because the manga kept going. There's like another
30 volumes or something.
Volumes, bloody, after the anime stopped.
Because they're gonna do, I think it's called 1,000-Year Blood War, and then they're bringing the manga back as well to go with it.
All right. Well, I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on that. It's all right. The missus has got Crunchyroll, so I'll be keeping an eye on that.
I gotta get Crunchyroll. I gotta get into anime. Everyone keeps telling me, and I just gotta do it. I gotta do it because I see a lot of people.
It's not for everybody though. But if you love cartoons, you'll find something.
All right, Mark. What's your favorite?
All right, well, mine are reasonably simple. I like a good comedy. So I'll start off the bat with saying Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I've watched that season to season about 5 or 6 times, I reckon, already. I love that show. Love Captain Holt. Love all the characters, actually. Rosa, Diaz, and, all characters. But obviously Seinfeld, we've talked about that quite a few times. I grew up loving Seinfeld. Another one that I would say that was always up there for me for comedies, I always loved Scrubs. Scrubs was one of my favourites. That comedy really, it's ridiculous comedy, but that's the sort of stuff I like, just the sort of weird comedy, how he's always imaginating things and they pop up. And, he does these little skits. And I thought it was always well written, so I got all of them on DVD and I've watched that through and through. But I guess on a more serious note, I would have to go with, especially at the time, I was right into this, is Dexter. So Dexter was always one of my favourites.
Yeah, so I never watched Dexter.
Ooh. Season 3 with John Lithgow. Season 3 of John Lithgow. Oof. Man, he makes a good bad guy. Yeah, so I guess other shows, Walking Dead, I always got into Walking Dead. Then it turned to pretty crappy.
Never watched
that religiously.
I've never watched an episode of Walking Dead.
Yeah, I got up to about season 4 or 5, and then I just sort of, it's the same stuff. Yeah, Scrubs, yeah. And I guess also too, same as you, MadSpidey. I love all the CW shows. They've always, like Arrow when it first came out, I was addicted to it. So sort of those shows that just keep pulling you back, and I still watch them today. A couple of them I go, why am I watching this? But yeah, I still keep watching them because I want to see what happens. They rope you in like that. So
yeah. And then you start watching all the rest of them because they all do crossover events. And
100%, I feel like I'm missing out if I miss an episode. So I always make sure I do.
That's why I buy them on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever. Like, I don't listen to any spoilers. I will just wait till they come out. Obviously, you'll be watching them months after they've aired, but I'll just wait and then I can just binge it.
Yeah, that's right. It's still going to be the same, even if it's months later.
Did anyone watch Lost? Because I got lost watching it.
Yeah, I watched like the first season and that was enough for me.
Most disappointing end ever. Ever.
Wow. It leaves it to the fun part I've got to get it up here. So we're going to have a new competition that happens every week here at Talking Pop Culture. And it's going to be called the TPC Trivia Pursuit Champion. I'm going to put a bit of class to the name. Rip off Chris
Beck,
Jericho
stay in the background so
say,
you can answer questions.
Champion. So it's simple. Every week, we're going to have a trivia at the end of the show. Now, the person that wins will be obviously the champion. There'll be 10 questions. Whoever has the highest score out of those 10 questions, I better get my pen and paper so I can mark it. Whoever has the highest score will win. If there's a tie, we go into the tiebreaker mode where it's just the one question. Now, the winner, once they defend their title 3 times, they will win a prize. Okay, I haven't decided what the prize is yet, but they'll win a prize. Now, if they can't come on a stream to defend their title, we'll have an interim champion, and then they can also defend their title. Okay, and then hopefully maybe one day all the champions can get on and fight each other out. But there is a catch to this trivia. It is a catch. So I will ask a question. You will say your name, but after the question is asked, you will raise your hands so no one can be Googling and searching shit, right? And you will answer the question who I felt said their name first. However, if you get the question wrong, you miss out on the next question. Okay. Then the other 2 get the chance to answer that question that was just asked. If the second person gets it wrong, they too will miss out on the next question. Now, if the last person guesses it right, they get the point, and then they get a free shot at the second question. Okay, and then if they get it right, third question, we're back to normal. Understand?
You lost me at TPC.
Yeah.
Pretty much, you got to get the question right. So, guys in the comment section, you guys can also join in, not by obviously answering the question, but you guys can come on the show. It's not just people that are other YouTube creators and that. I'm reaching out to you community guys. I know a lot of people might be camera shy. You can flick your camera off if you don't want to be on the camera, and you can join in on the trivia and also be a part of this. It's not just a bunch of all us creators, YouTubers. It's everyone can be a part of it. If you have the confidence, hit me up on Instagram or email me at talkingpopculture@gmail.com. And you're more than welcome to come on the show. You don't have to sit through the whole show. You can come. It's going to be the last segment. So you come in at, say, half past, 30 minutes in, and you can come on and be a part of this. So we're going to get into the first question. Now, remember, raise your hands, say your name, no typing. Okay, and now, if we have a debate over who said their name first, the comment section will say who got it. The first question. You got your girlfriend there, don't you, next to you. The first question is, in what year was DC Comics created?
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
All right, get your phone and Google it.
Bong bong. Next question. Fuck, man. I only written 10 questions, but I need a freaking pen and paper anyway. So
can I have a guess? or is
no
that
guess. No guess.
Because that eliminates me out, doesn't it?
It was 1934. Okay, so no one gets
39,
a point.
but yeah, okay.
No one gets a point. All right. The next question. In what year was Marvel Comics created?
Oh.
5, 4.
Simon. Yeah. I'll have a crack at it. I'll say 62.
No.
Damn it.
Anyone else want to have a crack at it?
Ryan?
Go on.
All right. So before they became Marvel, they were another company. They were Atlas as well.
There's no bonus points, mate, for knowledge.
There's no bonus points.
Yeah, but he's talking Marvel though. You can't go
that,
into Timely and all that sort of crap. He said Marvel.
You've got 5 seconds. 4.
All right, I'm gonna go 61.
No. Mark, do you want one chance at it? Or would you like to pass?
No, I'll have a crack. I'll have a crack.
Have a crack, then we can all answer the next question.
1960.
Wrong. It was 1939.
Huh?
No, but that's like timely and that. That's not Marvel.
Well, I'm going by what the internet said, all right?
Oh, you got it wrong.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Marvel had their 80th anniversary just not that long ago or something, wasn't it? Or no, it'd be 60, 75. I don't know.
It was 75, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Question 3.
This is going so well.
Who is Wonder Woman's father?
Oh,
Ryan.
5. Go on.
So it can go one of two ways. She is either breathed to life by Zeus as clay, or she's impregnated. Well, Hippolyta is impregnated by Zeus.
Okay, so is your answer Zeus?
Yes.
Lock in Zeus. You are correct.
no fair. DC questions.
All right, there's an A. It's DC Marvel, DC Marvel.
I'm screwed either way.
All right. What is the real full name of Uncanny X-Men Nightcrawler?
Simon.
Ryan.
Simon.
Kurt Wagner.
There we go.
Okay.
He's on the board. How did Deathstroke get his powers?
Oh, God.
Mark?
Mark?
Army experiment?
Correct.
I'm going to lose every second question.
Get ready for this one, Simon.
Oh, God.
Who is Ben Reilly?
Ryan.
Simon.
Oh,
He's Spider-Man's clone.
Hey, I got in first. How rude.
he got
Right,
you. He just got you, Simon. I tried to tee you up for that one. All right, now we're going into films. What is the number 1 grossing film of all time?
Ryan.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Avatar.
Correct.
Didn't Endgame beat Avatar?
Endgame did beat Avatar, but then they re-released Avatar and it just went.
Cheats.
Oh, okay.
This is rigged.
All right. Which film has won the most Oscars?
Oh,
There's 3.
Ryan,
You need to give me one.
is it Return of the King?
Fuck, mate. Yes.
Wow, nice.
to be young and remember things.
Return of the King, Titanic, Ben and Her.
Okay.
What was the first original Disney movie made?
Simon.
Ryan.
Simon.
Oh, I think it was Snow White.
Yes.
I'm surprised I got that. Beck didn't. You didn't hear Beck say anything, so I didn't cheat.
Final question. How many MCU films has Robert Downey Jr. been in?
I'll go
Right.
Mark.
Who said it first?
You go, Ryan.
Is it 9?
He's got it. He's got it.
I was going to guess.
I thought somebody might have slipped up because of the cameo in Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Because most people don't remember that.
Is that
Yeah.
counted as an MCU film?
That is
Yeah.
counted because of
Okay.
characters that show up
So
later.
it's probably technically 10.
It's 10. So I will take that away because I was wrong. I'm sorry, Simon. You were Ryan, but
That's fair.
please get this right because this was a tiebreaker freaking question. And I haven't got another question. I think of one on my head. What year did Superman die?
Mark?
Mark.
I'm going to go 1980.
No.
Come on, Ryan.
I got the last one wrong, so it's on you.
So I'll just have a stab at it. I don't know, 92. I've got no idea.
Fuck! Get out of it.
Yep.
Oh, you missed it before. You got it
No,
right.
she's standing right there. She won't know. Do I get that right?
All right. There's
Wow.
10 questions.
That's a good
because
guess.
We scrapped the MCU one, so there it is. So Ryan got 1, 2, 3. Simon got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10. Ryan, 1, 2, 3. Simon, 1, 2, 3. Oh, you got the last one right. 4. 7. Mark, did you only get one right?
Yeah, I did. That's
8. and then the 2 zeros. Well, there you have it. There you have it. Under kind of, I feel bad for Ryan because I didn't think of Incredible Hulk. I didn't.
I don't know which one I missed out on, in all honesty, because I just went.
Well, this Iron Man
9
1.
is correct. 9 is
Because I
correct.
went the 3 Iron Man movies, Spider-Man, 4 Avengers, and Incredible Hulk. So I obviously forgot one.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
There's
Avengers,
9, not including
Age of
Incredible Hulk.
Ultron, Civil War.
Civil War, that's the one I forgot then.
Civil War.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, it's 10. Yeah.
Well, I got that wrong, so we scrapped it anyway. So there you have it. Simon MadSpidey is the first champion of Talking Pop Culture Live Trivia. He has to defend his title now 3 times, and he will win a prize once he defends it. Once we get a new champion, same thing goes on. Guys in the comment section, if you want to be a part of it, anyone in the community, anyone is welcome to come. If you are camera shy, like I said, we can take away the camera. I just really hope you're honest and not searching things for the answers. But please hit me up on Instagram or hit me up on email, which is talkingpopculture@gmail.com. Guys, thank you. I've got to go, unfortunately, because I'm going on Geeks Unleashed. Follow them on Instagram. We're doing a podcast today just about comics in Australia and also talking about Army of Thieves that just came out last week. As always, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for everyone in the comments section. I'll have some more movie reviews up. I'm going to speak to Mark. Maybe we can do a Shang-Chi review. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. We appreciate it. Go and give a sub to MadSpidey. Help the man get to 200 subscribers. Let's do it. Get behind it. Please, if you're in our comment section or if you're watching this replay, go over, give him a subscribe. He's a good bloke. Also, Ryan, Direct, Mark, Variant, go over and give those guys a sub. They have some awesome, cool content as well.
Yeah.
And we'll be doing a road trip in a couple of weeks with Direct, Mark, Variant, where we're going to go to all the comic shops in Melbourne. We're going to do a comic haul of ourselves, a comic crawl. And we're going to go visit all the comic shops. The stipulation is you do have to buy something from every comic shop just to support the comic shops through the hard times that we just obviously went through in Melbourne, especially because we've been locked down for 3-4 months. So you can see I got a new haircut. So, it's my second haircut for the year. Yeah. Anyone got anything else they would like to add on before we go?
Yeah, there's gonna have to be quite a few interim challenges champions because I work a lot of Saturdays.
That's fine. If you can't, it just counts as your one. So when you're on the show, you know what I mean. You've got the victory next to your name. You're the champion. Like I said, if you can't make a show, there'll be an interim champion. But when you come on, your win streak doesn't
restart. Yeah.
You've got to win 3 in a row. Yeah.
You win
No
3 in a
matter
row
what.
trivias, you win the prize. So whenever you can come on, mate, feel welcome to come on. Or you can just bludge at work and do it on your phone. Up to you. Just go to the toilet. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. And obviously, head over to Instagram and give Grood there, Mark, a sub. He does some cool reviews as well. And we'll speak to you guys soon. Take care.
Take care.
See you.
Yes.